Hi Aquarius, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. Bit of clearing for you. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the feminine's Mars and the masculine's Venus. I've already pre-shuffled, just going to frushle. I'm going to frushle a few more times. I'm going to shuffle a few more times. And today is April 12th, 2020. It's Easter. This read is for the rest of the month, so through April 30th, 2020. So for everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn for Aquarius? And I'm having a little more trouble talking than I have been until this moment. So for Aquarius, what do we need to learn? And let's clear all negative, dark, and viral energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all those concerned. And fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light, and so it is. All right, so one more time for Aquarius. Sending love and light to you guys. Happy Easter and happy Passover for those of you who celebrate. For Aquarius, for the rest of April 2020, Aquarius. Alrighty, so we have the Four of Cups upright. Your challenge is the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Your foundation is the Ten of Wands. Your recent past, the Queen of Swords reversed. And what is in your now moment, in your crowning position? We have the King of Pentacles there. What's coming up for you is the Five of Swords reversed. And how do you see yourself, Aquarius? You see yourself as the Three of Cups reversed. Social distanced. What's around you or how might others see you is the Judgment reversed, which is Aquarius energy for me. And then the blocks that you need to clear or work on within yourself is being the Empress. Okay, so where we end up is the Sun reversed. I heard it's supposed to storm here tomorrow, so I don't know if it's just the weather for you tomorrow. And then what's connecting us to what is left hanging in limbo at the end of this read? So the connection is Justice, or Libra energy. And then what's left hanging in limbo for you is the Nine of Swords, reversed. You get another card, and it may be more than one depending on what that next card is. And I'm going to show you the bottom of the deck as well. That is the Three of Swords reversed, and then there's a little backstory here. So I'm going to pull it to see what's going on, and we'll go from there. Just give me 1 second. I was just deciding whether I want how many cards I want to put out here or not. But I do want to show these other cards, so let's give me 1 sec. All right. So we start here with the Eight of Swords reversed, which actually was Capricorn's challenge position, the Eight of Swords reversed. And then we have the Knight of Cups here, and then the Wounded Warrior, the Nine of Wands, then the Queen of Cups reversed. So this was important, the Knight of Cups upright and the Queen of Cups reversed, because there's a connection there. And then we have the Page of Swords upright, we have the Two of Wands upright, the Ace of Swords upright, and then the Three of Swords reversed. Okay, so you see all those cards. So there's your underlying energy. So we have the Knight of Cups, could be someone coming in to offer love on their last little bit of energy, right? The Wounded Warrior's on his last leg. Maybe offering love to the Queen of Cups, who's reversed though. And then the Page of Swords can just be a message they have for her, or that could be another energy or another message. Choosing a path, a new path, with the truth, the whole truth, and healing and forgiving. Okay, so there's definitely a coming together here. So whether it's 2 or 3 people, it looks love-oriented. And then we have the Queen of Swords reversed here in the recent past, which can be Aquarius. So that could be you. Doesn't have to be, though. So this is the Gilded Tarot, and I'm going to be clarifying with the Rider-Waite mini, and I'm going to pull some Oracle cards at the end. So the recent past, again, is the Queen of Swords reversed. So she's either the Queen of Swords upright is the war widow, basically. She's grieving, right? And that's why she's not in heart energy. She's just in her truth. She's very honest and in her integrity when she's upright. But when she's reversed, she's either grieving deeply, or she could be a bitch, or she could be just having a bad day, or she could be verbally abusive. So there's different degrees of what the Queen of Swords could be. But there's healing and forgiving here. So it feels more like grief to me. Okay. So this foundation here is the Ten of Wands, carrying the weight of the world upon your shoulders, or this is somebody else. And someone's doing it, working towards healing and forgiving. The center card is someone's tempted by the Holy Grail there, right? It's a big cup compared to the 3 cups they have, but it looks like there might be a rat in their midst here too. So watch out for what you have already. The challenge being the Seven of Pentacles reversed, which is implementing a new plan. And then the King of Pentacles is crowning your read. So that's your now moment. So whether that's you or somebody else that's significant to you, he's got it all together. He's the King of Pentacles, right? He's the chief of his suit, and in the suit is the chief of the deck. So he's someone who takes care of a lot of people, and he's very responsible. So good energy there. Okay. So let's start clarifying, because coming up soon is going to be after the war, right? This is after all is said and done. PTSD issues as well as looting happens, right? With third-party energies, negative groups and influences, partiers, overindulgers, antisocial behavior, unhappiness in general, gossip. Okay. This just flipped over when I was talking about that. So I'm going to put it back. There's some deception there with this card. That's your energy. The Three of Swords is reverse Y in the underlying energy for Aquarius. Why? We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles reversed, and then the Justice reversed. So it looks like someone's offering to help out money, time, or energy. It doesn't just have to be money, to a business who's struggling, whether it's money. It looks like it's financial struggles, and someone's offering money to help out. And that could be a stimulus from the government as well. Or it could be issues with other people at work, third-party influences, all that kind of stuff. But whatever it is, and this could be Libra energy too, there's some kind of injustice here as to why you're struggling financially, obviously, which can be the current situation, or not getting along with others at work, but someone is offering you money, whether it's the government or someone else, and that's helping you to heal and forgive. So, and that could be maybe someone feels responsible for someone else not being able to go to work, or their business not succeeding, so wanting to make up for that, because there is this Knight of Cups coming in to offer love to the Queen of Cups here, and they could be down on one knee. Somebody could be proposing, but so the Queen of Cups reversed could be because she's been hurt by the Knight of Cups, or she's crying because someone's proposing to her, and it's really beautiful, actually. Okay. So the recent past is the Queen of Swords reversed. Why is that? Well, we have the Queen of Cups reversed and the Magician reversed. So there's 2 queens and a magician. This can just represent insecurities. Can be manipulative energy too with the Queen of Cups if she's reversed. But here she's reversed too, and I really wasn't picking up on manipulative energy because she's healing. So this just can be insecurities, as well as maybe perhaps not having the tools she needs to deal with or cope with the situation she's in. But this could literally be someone who lost their tools of the trade as well, right? Maybe you lost your physical tools. You had to sell them, or you lost them in some kind of leaving a job or leaving a situation where you don't have them anymore. So that could be as well. So the Queen of Swords can be the Queen of Cups, or they can be 2 separate people, but they're both reversed. One could be more just in deep mourning. The other one could be just really just kind of sad and insecure, or that's the same person. I want to develop it a little bit more to see where this is going. Because the top card is about healing and forgiving here, which is in line with her. So the Queen of Swords is healing and forgiving. But she could just be feeling sad and insecure in this situation. And there could be another Gemini. So the Queen of Swords could be Gemini too with the Magician there, but also Virgo. And then we have water energy all through the underlying energies. There's a lot of water energy there. Let's see what the other signs are. We have Taurus, Leo, Libra, Aquarius. Yep. And that's just the major signs. We're not counting the court cards because we have sword, any sword sign or air sign. We have any earth sign. We have anything else? Yeah, and then any water signs down here. So they only, oh, we have air again here too. So air, water, and earth. I don't see any fire court cards. So there's not a lot of fire energy here. But there is the other three suits. But besides that, like I said, we have Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Libra, and Aquarius. So the ones that are upright are Taurus and Libra. Okay, where are we? All right, the foundation, the Ten of Wands. Why does Aquarius have the Ten of Wands in the foundation? Okay, we have the Five of Swords again here. Five of Swords is reversed here, but it's upright here. And then the Four of Cups upright. So somebody's either at war. This can be the war within or without. It also can be someone adamantly learning to stand in their truth, and they can walk away if they want to. So someone learning how to stand in their truth as well, but it's not done with love because they're just learning how to do it, right? So they might be a little defensive still. Or they may offend people by the way they do it because they're not doing it with love. And this is, I mean, they could be doing it, but this is usually comes off as the jerk, you know, so there's some definitely aggressive energy there. And this is about someone who's grounding and integrating an offer of love, or bored with an offer, or just apathetic about the situation, or maybe feeling defensive as to why they're ignoring these offers, right? Because there's multiple people walking away. Perhaps they get offers all the time and it doesn't mean anything. Okay, so that's somebody but carrying the weight of the world upon their shoulders, because they're getting offers all the time and they have to turn people away all the time. So that can be you or somebody else. And then we have the Six of Cups, but there's this one connection here that's really strong, because that's either, you know, your children, your best friend, your soulmate, your sibling. It's a really tight soulmate relationship, okay? And we have these cards come. I'm going to put these back, but these are coming up along with the Six of Cups. So this could be a sealed divine feminine and the Knight of Cups. And then we have the Star card after that. So literally, there could be an offer of love coming to Aquarius, going from a Pisces to Aquarius. So Pisces could be the one offering love to Aquarius. Or this is about completing one world, and then the Knight of Cups comes to offer love to Aquarius, but this doesn't have to be Aquarius. It can also be someone who's in the limelight, you know, someone who may be famous in some sort, or it could be a healer, right? Or somebody whose dreams are coming true by this offer, okay? So it can be any of those things. I'm going to put them back to see if they come up again. And also this person may be defensive to this offer, like I said here, because the Queen of Cups was reversed. So she may be a little defensive to this person coming in. So the Four of Cups in the center here. Four of Cups in the center. Tempted by the Holy Grail because they're bored. We have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. The Ace of Wands reversed, and then the Four of Wands reversed. So that's not very good energy. All right, she's reversed, so she's at least ungrounded, frustrated, and unstable home. But this can represent moving as well. Could be end of a marriage, perhaps sexual frustration or creative frustration, having to do with a move or an end of a marriage, or it could be visiting somebody else's house or them visiting yours, and you're out of whack because there's all these people at your house. They're stuck there and they can't leave. But there's a lot of frustration here and boredom. You feel unstable at home. So that doesn't have to be you. That could be somebody else who's feeling that way about you, perhaps. There's someone bored looking at the Holy Grail, and here's third-party energy, so it could be the same energy here and here. So why does Aquarius have the Seven of Pentacles reversed? We have the Nine of Cups reversed and then the Sun card reversed. So somebody's unhappy, dissatisfied, perhaps having to stay with kids who are all over the place all the time, or just someone who's sick or drained or overexposed to children or overexposed to anything. It could be overexposure to radiation as well, or just sick and tired of being unhappy or being dissatisfied. This is implementing a plan. You're bored and you're implementing a plan, except you're probably stuck like everybody else is, not being able to do that. You're unhappy being stuck in the house with the kids, it looks like. Or powerless to the situation, or dependent kids, all right? Losing money, power, independence, or financial drains, losing all your money so that you can no longer be the prima donna anymore, okay? Whether you're a younger person as the child in the situation, even if you're an adult child, or if it's or if that's you, okay? So crowning is the King of Pentacles. Why? Okay, so here we have the World, and here comes these cards up again, all right? So these are affiliated with the King of Pentacles and the defensiveness, all right? So King of Pentacles can be Aquarius, or could be the person offering to the Aquarius. Or the King of Pentacles may not be either one of these people and just be affiliated with the situation or helping out with the situation. So again, there's Pisces and Aquarius there, or it's just the World offering love to an Aquarius who wants to be a star. So that could be a famous person with the World. The World is their relationship because they offer them love. But they also feel defensive. Or this is definitely like a star type energy, because I told you before here, they feel like they have to constantly tell people to go away because they're always making offers to them of love. Same thing up here, right? The World offers love to the famous star, the King of Pentacles, who's always defensive because he gets offers like that all the time, and he's trying to be nice, but he's tired of getting offers. And then here we have coming up is the Five of Swords reversed. Five of Swords reversed. The Two of Swords with the Seven of Swords reversed. So the Five of Swords reversed is about after the war, right? There's PTSD and looting going on. That's what happens after the war because you're not used to no war. You know, you've been in it for so long, you get used to it. So this is about sitting with yourself, trying to stay balanced and not go insane, trying to keep your energy pure and keep to yourself, and come clean or get clean at the same time. With the Queen of Wands. So she was in this sneaky energy in the Capricorn read I just did. She was in the same energy. So it's like keeping to yourself, pretending not to know. But she could just be being sneaky, keeping to herself because she knows something, she's pretending like she doesn't know. Or it could be someone who's literally coming clean about something worse that they did. Coming clean or getting clean after keeping to themselves. Trying to not be affiliated with the situation so they don't get in trouble. It's kind of like that. So it's like after the fact. They're coming clean now that it's really out there. Like they didn't come forward before. They're coming forward now because now it's out anyway. So they have to come clean. So it's not like they didn't volunteer to do it. So Aquarius, you're seeing yourself as the Three of Cups, and you're coming up with the Two of Cups. And the Aquarius, for me, this is Aquarius judgment. So announcing two people coming together, and it could be a third-party situation. Or perhaps you're coming together with someone affiliated with a negative group or a negative association. It also can be social distancing, but you're announcing it that you're coming together anyway. There's juggling involved here. All right, juggling a third party. It's coming together, making an announcement or a wake-up call to action. Juggling to stay balanced. This looks very positive, but it could be a third-party situation because otherwise this card reversed doesn't have any positive connotations for me because it's about unhappiness about not coming together. So it could just represent the social distancing, but in the social distancing, someone is perhaps bonding with someone and making an announcement, or at least seeing something eye to eye with it. They may be bonding, or they may be agreeing to disagree and part ways, but they're not showing that right now. They're just coming together or seeing face to face, making an announcement, or a judgment came through, or making a judgment call. And also could be that wake-up call to action. Juggling, performing, trying to block people from seeing what's really going on behind the scenes. But either way, there's balancing going on. That can be performing too. Like I said, it could be a famous person who has to make a judgment call. Someone who performs all the time, so they're meeting people all the time, so they have to do their best on the spot to make a judgment call. So around you, how you're seen, Aquarius, is the Judgment card reversed. Okay, so we have the Temperance card reversed, we have the Five of Pentacles reversed, and we have the Ten of Wands reversed. So this is deliberations. It's about not making a decision, holding back announcements, perhaps choking on your spit or eating your words, right? You have to take back what you said, or this person around you has to take back what they said. This is impatience, fallen angel, recovering, or letting someone back into the fold, but being impatient about it. And this is about dropping all your burdens and responsibilities, or perhaps confessing. So somebody might be coming back to confess, or they're bringing these two back who were let go or kicked out of something, or could be coming back again, recovering from illness or injury, and coming back as an outpatient, because they're not patient, they're outpatient. So it could be an outpatient visit, letting go of responsibilities, and now can go back to work, maybe going to the doctors to see if you can go back to work, but no decision has been made. You've been waiting for a decision. So whatever it is, whether it's injury, illness, exile, or financial, right? You could be going to the accountant or a financial advisor as well. There's definitely patient information coming up here. So could be definitely going back to see if you can go back to work, or see if, get a cancer screening, something like that. I'm not specifically getting any cancer issues up here, but it's just in general. This is deliberations and wanting to get some more information about what's going on. And there's Sagittarius and Aquarius energy here. Perhaps one letting the other back into the fold after they got mad and kicked him out. Let's see. The blocks for Aquarius is the Empress. So we have the Devil reversed and the Five of Cups reversed. So this can be the worst of an addiction coming out and then going into rehab. This could be detoxing, rehab, a Capricorn reversed, and then we have getting over it, just over it, right? After grieving, loss, or regret, guilt, and shame, this is getting past it, getting past the wine in the road, letting go, going to detox, okay? So we have the Empress here. So you may have, your block may be about seeing yourself as an Empress, as the star, the ringleader. And you perhaps have addictions or codependencies that you need to deal with, perhaps having to do with depression. This is about doing something under the radar or feeling like a failure, near-death experience, or dead tired, or clinging to a never-ending story, not letting the situation die under the radar. So then you end up here with the Sun reversed. And why is that for Aquarius? Here's the Queen of Swords. So she was reversed back here. So that can be you, but doesn't have to be. It can also be a Libra or a Gemini energy. Coming up with the Hermit and the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So this Hermit energy here, or Virgo energy, maybe implementing a plan after shedding light on what the Queen of Swords has said to them. So after her speaking and the Virgo giving close examination on the information, now able to implement a plan after being tired, sick, drained, or sick and tired, or overexposed. Now implementing a plan. But the plan may have been draining because you may have had to do a lot to if you're making a decision, it may involve a lot of work. So it may be very draining, and that could be the king of Pentacles here, getting drained. Okay? If they decide on something, it may change something in their life, so it may require a lot of work. All right, so then we have the Justice card after that, which also can be Libra, and then of course this can be Leo. So we have Taurus, Leo, and Libra here all at the end, and Aquarius reversed here. So where was the Star card? Was that upright? Yeah, so Aquarius, we have both Aquarius cards for me in the clarification cards are upright, but here the Judgment card's reversed. So there could be some Aquariuses who this is in their favor and some Aquariuses is not. So why do we have the Justice card there after the Sun? All right, there's some kind of deception, or if we have the Justice there, it could be a divorce, or some kind of judgment comes through by the new moon. So that might be coming up. Or this is a deception. This is about letting go of emotional attachments that no longer serve you. So dumping all your attachments, perhaps by the new moon, or in the early morning hours. You may be getting up really early before the sun comes up to dump all your crap, or decide what activities or things you still want to do in your life, or people that need to be kicked out of your life. So you might get up really early to do it so nobody else is around when you're doing that. And then we have that sets you free. Okay, and then we have again the suffering and silence, the Nine of Swords. All right, so ending to the pain, or a painful ending and betrayal, with the King of Wands reversed. All right, with someone being set free. Okay, so it looks like the King of Wands is the one suffering, but there may be an Aries who feels free, or perhaps the pain and suffering is actually what set the King of Wands reversed free. The suffering is actually what, it's like the dark night of the soul. Going through the suffering is actually what wakes you up to what's authentic to you and sets you free. These two are coming up too. I wanted to show you only because there's Leo energy coming up again. So the King of Wands reversed could be a Leo or an Aries there. The Fool energy here, whether it's the King of Wands or not, or Aquarius, may have been holding on to the Leo, which can be that King of Wands reversed, or just the Leo could have been holding on to their stuff, and now they're finally freeing themselves there. Okay, so the next cards that were coming up for you, Aquarius, were the Lovers reversed, so definitely could be a breakup here, or at least a lack of affection. So that doesn't have to be a relationship. It can be a disconnect from a child, a family member, anyone else. And then we have the Three of Wands reversed, which is looking back, going back, or living in the past. Perhaps not being able to get over a breakup. And then here's the Knight of Swords, rushing in with the truth, the messenger of truth here. I want to leave it at that, but I want to show you these next three cards that came out because they're all Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles reversed, the Eight of Pentacles upright, and then the Ten of Pentacles were the next cards coming out. And this is about someone who needs help, money, or an opportunity. It can be someone who never learns their lesson because they've learned to rely on other people to do things for them, or it can be the opportunist energy as well. And this is somebody who's working. It's like this person relying on this person, because this person obviously works very hard for what they have. And this person is relying on them to do all the work. They don't have to do anything. So whether that's a child or a partner that acts like a child, or says oh, I don't know how, that kind of energy. Or it could be a child who has trouble with their schoolwork as well. Maybe they're not like you, and they're trying to get you to understand that they're not like you. They don't learn, they're not book smart. They don't learn that really easily. It has to do with someone teaching someone too that the only way to make big money is by, working really hard, instead of telling them to follow their dreams and their true authentic self, right? So let's see, why do we have the Lovers reversed for Aquarius? We have the Knight of Swords reversed. So this is about holding your tongue or lashing out. This could be verbal abuse. That may be why there's a disconnect here. Somebody could be like on the warpath here. This could be a big move or travel too. Somebody travels a lot and perhaps keeps to themselves. And then the Six of Pentacles is sharing. So somebody might travel a lot in order to share with others. It could be some kind of charitable work, but they don't tell people about it, right? They're just keeping humble or keeping it to themselves, or maybe they kept this traveling they were doing away from their lover, or because they're traveling all the time, they have no affection or lover. So that could be someone who's famous, right? Because they're traveling all the time, they don't have a relationship. And then we have the Three of Wands reversed. We have the King of Swords reversed and the Three of Swords upright. So this could be heartbreak with the King of Swords. Okay, and King of Swords can definitely be an Aquarius here. So he may have experienced some heartbreak before from the past. And so then why do we have the Knight of Swords upright here? Well, the Knight of Swords may be offering love after a fight. So conflict, fight, or game playing, you know, after playing games with someone, like so you don't get hurt, but then hurting somebody else by doing that. Now, whoever is fighting or someone's playing a game by offering love, like competing with someone else to win. And it looks like this Knight of Swords is trying to get the truth to the Empress over here. And then we have these last three cards have to do with work. Why? Why do we have the Page of Pentacles reversed, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles? It's like they're all work. Their whole life is just work and that's it. Like not expressing feelings, not sharing arrows of love or energetic exchange, standing up to others, always defending people, getting them away from them. So instead of having a relationship, all they did was work and fend off people. That's it. And then walking away and within. Okay, but then we have this relationship here. Whether that's them and their inner child, because they're not dealing with their life, they're only dealing with money, or this and an actual child, or this is a partner who's acting like a child. And he looks like he's snubbing them a little bit. Like this person's immature, they don't know how to manifest, or they don't know how to learn, or they refuse to learn on their own. And this is like the King of Pentacles saying, I'm not going to show you how anymore. You have to do it on your own. Just because I have money doesn't mean you get my money. You have to learn how to earn your own money. So it could be trying to teach a child how to manifest, but they're not like the King of Pentacles. So it's hard for them to understand his perspective. But he doesn't want them to lean on them anymore. And we have the Two of Wands, choosing a path after an offer of love. There's a message of love or an offer of love, which can be a child, but it doesn't have to be. It can just be a message of love. And Aquarius, whether it's you or the other person, whatever I say can always be the other person. You can flip it around. Choosing a new path with an offer of love. So, and the way this comes up, it could be like leaving behind one upside down younger energy or child, but accepting another that's still very young but is upright and loving. So maybe learning to love himself. Or this could be maybe an intern. You don't want this intern because they're trying to use you to step up, as opposed to this one who just wants to offer love. It could be someone who wants to be helpful, a child, an intern, any of that kind of energy. Or the King of Pentacles sees everyone as their children because they see themselves as above everyone else. Okay, and then we have the Hierophant. So this energy could be Taurus energy or a marriage or a commitment. There could be third-party energy here, as well as negative groups and influence involved with the Page of Swords as well. So there's a lot of children here. So somebody could be, because they're famous, they could deal with a lot of kids out there. Or this could be, you know, a teacher, any kind of situation where there's lots of kids all the time. So even a teacher can be famous with the school, you know, with all the kids. So having to do with being a good influence for children. And helping children to find a new path, a better path. So it could be someone who literally works with, you know, what's the word I'm trying to think of? The King of Pentacles may be a very charitable person because he's got a lot of money, so he may be doing charities for children, helping them out of tough situations. You know, even could be big brothers, big sisters, spending time with some of them to turn them onto the right track, that kind of thing. And then suddenly the Tower comes in, and he's back to work. So that's very interesting. I'm kind of curious about this. There's definitely some fame involved here. But after these cards are coming up, now we're getting the reverse. So maybe because of what happened with not working, the King of Pentacles can't do what he usually does. So he had to hold back. Right? Not working, losing money, so they can't give like he used to give. Okay. There may be a lack of affection here because of that. Right? So the people he was giving to may be upset or not want to talk to them. Or this could be a child with a family too who may not be able to help them out, so they're mad. But there just could be a lack of affection there as well. Then we end up with the bottom of the deck being the Emperor reversed. And there could be two kids here again. Page of Wands reversed and Knight of Wands reversed, and the Emperor reversed. So they could all be mad at each other because of the current situation, because they're not getting the money they used to get or the attention or time they used to get. They're all reversed. This could be someone who's having temper tantrums. This one could be out doing bad stuff, but also could be having temper tantrums, falling short of expectations. And the Emperor could be stepping down or just down right now. He could be in ego death or just having a rough time right now. Or he could be out of control, abusing his power with people who are younger than him. All right? They're all reversed. There could be some kind of abuse here, physical, sexual. All right? So somebody might be getting caught doing something bad. It could even be like a grandparent or something. All right, so let me get your... And the King of Pentacles may be helping out kids like this because he may have experienced some kind of abuse in the past. So Aquarius, not positive who you are in all this situation, but there's a lot of energy here, and definitely the Lovers was reversed twice, and the Two of Cups was reversed. So there definitely could be a breakup, whether it's a relationship or a relationship with your children, or a parent, or a friend, or a brother. It could be any of those things. But the middle of the read for you, Aquarius, has to do with boredom. So you may get yourself into some mischief because you're bored, or just you may end up involved with negative influences or a third party because you're bored with your current situation. So for Aquarius, well, that came flying out. Patience. Aquarius needs patience. You have time. And this always reminds me of the Statue of Liberty. So, okay, so the Statue of Liberty holds a flame. So you need to have patience. You may be waiting for someone to get out of a situation, or maybe just waiting for the world to get out of this situation. You need to be patient. I'm getting the pursuit of happiness as well here. Number 16 is the Tower. So and then going to be a clock tower. Happy family. Number 4 is the Emperor. So the Emperor's reversed. So there's not this is like upside down energy because the Emperor's reversed. The image of the perfect family. The need to have patience in order to have if it's medical in any way, this could be someone who thinks they need to have patience in order to have the perfect family. Or it's just literally needing patience to build that happy family, you know, with that rainbow across. It just doesn't happen in 2 seconds. So we have 16 and 4. I don't usually add them together, but they come up to 20, which is judgment. Today's judgment. The day adds up to 20. So there may be judgment going on within the family. We have a broken heart. Number 9 is the Hermit. So broken heart within the family, and the door to value. So what do you value? Do you value money over relationships? Do you value sex over relationships? What is your value system? 31 is the 5 of Wands, so there's fighting. So some people love to fight, and they think that's love when it's not. So you need to assess what your values are. What makes you happy, right? Is money all there is? Someone's got a heart broken, though, here for sure. So it's 20, and then 29, and 31. So that'd be 60. So you need to assess these 4 things in order to find peace. The underlying energy from this deck is the storm warning. This came out, I forget which one it was today, but storm warning, and someone told me it's supposed to storm really bad tomorrow here. So it's about learning how to, making sure you know what you want before the storm comes, so you know how to make a decision when you need to make one. All right, but it also has to do with remaining calm in the storm, and when you need to stand up for yourself, stand up, but without getting defensive or triggered, walking away when you need to. That's number 10, is that'll bring you the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, Aquarius, and then we have the crystal angels for Aquarius. Crystal angels. You may also see yourself as a third party. After the war, feeling drained, tired, having trouble seeing yourself as the Empress, being indecisive, carrying the weight of the world with the truth, healing, forgiving, bored, needing to make a plan. So the King of Pentacles may be helping you, Aquarius, try to make a plan to go forward. Maybe you weren't working, and they're trying to help you learn how to get a job or how to manifest what you want. But he's running out of patience for that, because he's been very patient. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Aquarius. Okay. We have clear quartz, and that was big time, came up in my Divine Masculine read today. Let yourself feel all of your emotions. Your entire rainbow spectrum of feelings is sending an important message and guidance. So it's saying, you don't need to look like that perfect family. You need to express who you are, all of them. Your crying, your anger, all of it. You don't take it out on other people, but you are supposed to express all of your feelings. You're supposed to cry. It's part of what your body does to clear your energies. So if you don't do that, if you don't allow yourself that, then you're doing yourself a disfavor. Your entire rainbow spectrum of feelings is sending you an important message and guidance. So you need to experience all of it and love all of it about yourself, okay? So maybe you need to buy some clear quartz. Maybe that will help you. You have peridot coming up as well, life lessons. You can break free from reoccurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessing that they contain. Peridot, and of course that's a green stone. And then the bottom of this deck is calcite. Busy times and multitasking. Take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. And is it just to avoid dealing with your wounds? Because you need to clear your wounds in order to have the life that you really want, to draw in the energy that you want to be with, to make your life truly happy and have that happy family. All right, Aquarius, I hope that was helpful for you. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, your joy in your nature, and above all, rise and be loved. Bye, guys.